Hello everybody. How you doing? Tonight I hope the answer to that is incredible. So just while I get everything ready, I will just pull up the live stream on another device so I can see who comes into the chat, and also if there are any questions in the chat. So while I'm waiting for that to come through, I'd like to say welcome to Tracy Creating. I am Tracy, and throughout this video, may you be inspired, learn something new, or simply relax while you're watching. So it hasn't come through yet, almost there. I just keep running it through to check on it. So that there while I'm still checking. Alright, so I'm going to put my gloves on first up. First up, we're doing a glass, another glass. So I already have a purple, I already have a blue and a green. So this time around, we're going with orange. So with that, I wanted to do the yellow, add the yellow into the mix. So I've got the orange, that is from Montmartre. This is the medium yellow. And we have titanium white, that's Montmartre as well. So they're all Montmartre, freshly mixed up. And this one here is the gold from Semco. So that is a brand from Spotlight here in Australia. So that's my warm colours there. This is still not showing up as yet. Oh, there it is. So, whoop, there it is. Alrighty. Hello, Anne. How are you going? Thanks so much for coming in. I am doing well, thank you. We have had a wonderful day. My little man is doing swimming lessons every day for the first week of school holidays. And this morning he accomplished some techniques and actions that he hasn't done before. So that was really, really amazing. Proud mama moment. And such a proud little boy too. So yeah, okay. So I've set this, as you can see, like where you are now, this is off to the right so that I can move the cup when I'm done with that over to the left. So we will put this on an angle when we come to pour the cup. But we will first mix the cup. That's great. You should be a proud mom. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. So, and it's just so wonderful when they feel so proud of themselves too. And I don't think the smile could get any bigger on their faces. They're just, it's so beautiful. Very much needed. Okay, so I'm going to pour the paints into this cup here. So I don't want to have a lot of white at the bottom. So I think I'll actually start with a bit of gold. That's different. For me, I usually put a bit of white in the bottom and then go slowly with the colours. So changing it up and putting some gold in as my final colour. It's like that first and final colour because you put it in first, but when you're pouring, that's what comes out last. It is beautiful to see Hey VN, how are you? Absolutely. Hope you're doing well. Not a lot, not even enough to cover the bottom. That's tiny. Let's do a little bit more. So then I'll go straight into some yellow. Now at the bottom, I don't want to have too big a gap. No, a portion of colours. Because that's the very last that comes out. So I generally start off pouring my cups with smaller portions of colour into the bottom first, and as I gradually come up the cup, I am increase the quantity that is poured in per section. So a bit of white. Okay. Orange. So as per the other glasses, as it comes down here, it's going to drip off. But I did struggle to find something, and I'll show you in a moment. So this will be the final layer, I'd say. So out of most of the colours, because what we want to make sure really is that we've got enough paint to cover the canvas. And if we leave enough paint in the cups as well, if we do need to, we can create another cup. There we go. Pop that up there. Alright. So that is the cup made. And so we'll set that aside now. And what we'll do is, let me show you about this cup concern that I have. When we pour over glasses, vases or anything like this, where we prop them up on another cup, generally they create a really nice drip pattern from the bottom of the glass down to the canvas. But what I've noticed is it all matte colours. Glad to see that you're doing good. This is a Semco VN, this is a gold. The white, the titanium white, orange and the medium yellow, they're all Montmartre colours. I struggled to find something that was narrower than the rim of this glass. So it will come down this rim right now, but it will hit the cup and then run down the cup. So it won't create that pattern. So I was trying to look around before for a really narrow, sturdy bottle or a jar, or something that's also tall enough to factor in that you're going to lift it and move it. So that is something I'm going to work on before I move on to the next lot of glasses. Because I figure I already have the purple, the blue, the green, and this will be the orange. Then I might as well continue and do the chakra colours. And yeah. So what about the toilet paper left over? Yeah, it has to be able to hold it firmly, and I don't think that would hold firm enough. I was trying to find something like this. Let's look at, I don't know, something narrow that is straight like a can, that will also support that, so fit into the glass. And right now I can't even think of, I know that I used other cups previously, but they left me barely any room at the bottom to grip it and move it over. So just a couple of different factors that I've noticed tonight while I was getting ready. So we'll see how this one goes, how it comes out on the canvas after hitting the cup. So, and you've got the perfect vase. Oh, that sounds good. Tall and relatively skinny. Yeah, sounds nice. What about the plastic bottles you have the yellow one, place it into? Like this one, yeah. I was thinking this, then I thought that won't hold straight. But remove a lid. Remove a lid. Place a, well, here we go. This is piece of paper towel. Over that. There we go. Spot on, you guys. Spot on. Okay, and any paint that gets on the outside will come off if I want it to. First things first, what I like to do when I do this, spray this with alcohol and wipe it down. So let's give a little bit of room. So this is isopropyl alcohol. I'm going to spray the outside of the glass. And then just wipe it all over. And place it in the other plastic cup. Great minds. Yeah. We've all got this covered. We got it sorted. It's going to be awesome. Okay. Here we go. Just also trying to make sure that that is level. That looks pretty good from this view, so let's come down and have a look. Never mind all the paints and everything in the background. Oh, okay. Alrighty, so first things pouring now this cup over the glass. So I like to do a swirl technique. So, but I'd also like to leave you here, so I'm pretty certain you've got a good view of what's going on there. No sneezing allowed. Oh boy. Absolutely. Although I'm fogging up my glasses. It's really humid here at the moment. And fogging up the glasses. So, alright, so I'm going to pour here and you'll be able to see it come down and you'll be able to see what's happening on the canvas as well. Here we go. Good morning, Jean, how you going? Please let me know if I butcher your names. I do like to pronounce them correctly if I do get them wrong. How are you? Thanks so much for coming in. So we're about to start swirling. So slowly but surely, what is pouring on now, we won't get to see on the cup at the end, but it will be what drips down to the canvas and helps to create that beautiful design. Whoop, nearly slipped with the cup. So little bit by little bit, trying to stay a little bit round, have it flowing equally. Just try and turn the cup a bit. I can see that it's pouring off the back side more. Just bring that up this way a little bit. Oops. That looks really cool. I love all that orange. I think there's a lot more yellow on this side, and do believe a lot more orange on this side, which I've found with all my glasses. So we'll just let that drip momentarily. Good job on the name. Awesome, thanks. Excellent. Okay. So that is really pretty. Just having a look around it, I can see that it's all covered. I think we've got a bubble up here. I think we'll quickly run around it with the torch. So this is a chef's torch that I got from a specialty kitchen store. This is the refillable kind. And I got that bubble. Awesome. So there's no silicone in any of this. It is just my pouring medium mixture, which is 10% Atelier pouring medium and 90% flood floetrol. And I mix that at equal parts with my paints, approximately. I just eyeball it. But yeah, so you can see heaps and heaps of reactions going on. What's happening down here? So, and they're what really makes that awesome pattern in the center, or close to the center. So if you rush it and take the glass off the canvas too soon, you won't get much area of effect with those strips. So I'll just move things away from here, put them up the back, because I'm going to move the glass over to the left-hand side while we tilt and have a look at what we also created on the canvas. Alrighty, so also while this is happening, I'd like to say please subscribe if you haven't already. Give the video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it, and leave a comment below for those watching the replay, or pop into the chat box if you haven't already to say hello. And if you find something that you really think might inspire somebody, please share it with them. That's a great way to, all four of those, a great way to support our content creators and artists. And I know from myself and many others, so very much appreciated. So I'm just going to use, this is an old business card that I've sliced in half. Sometimes I use a paddle pop stick, and I can just, or even a finger, just go around kind of blotting away lumps. So it's not really a lump. What it is where a drip is forming. And I'm just patting it away, drawing it away from the underside, because I'm going to move it after this. Just push it up. So that looks really awesome, and I'm going to see if I can, once I put it down, I'll see about spinning it around and showing you all four sides. All four sides, because it's, apparently it's a square. But it's not. I'll spin it around so you can see all sides. Okay, so grabbing the bottle now, bringing it up, coming down. So we'll give it a slow turn. You just all right. So there's also gold in here. So some of this line and up here, you can see some gold, which when it's dry will shimmer through. And it looks a little bit more, it's not quite true to colour as what you're seeing. It's a lot more vibrant, and on my screen that I'm looking into, it looks a little bit greenish, but it's not. So that's a little bit weird. So, but then again, every screen is different, so we never know. All right, so let's come over now and check out what's happening over here. See, that center is already closed in because there was so much paint. So I'm going to torch it now. Clear away any bubbles. And have a go. I'd like to come away from that side that it's already been pouring off and come down this way. So I know I'm not blocking all of the paint with my hand. They'll come down bottom right corner first. Come back a bit. Try and center that, because that's where it was originally. Off that corner, bring it back. You can see a couple more bubbles that have come close to the surface now. And back. So there was a lot of paint on this one. It's a little bit swoopy, which I don't know that I want it swoopy. I'm just having a look now at areas that I would change or tilt off. Let's bring it down to the other side now. Trying not to drip onto my glass. So if we go this way, just try and center this big orange section, which was the middle. Bring it back a little. And okay, now bring it down to this corner. So it's going to pull down all those little squiggly yellow bits up top if we can bring that orange all the way to the corner. bit further. Come on, orange. I'm starting to run out of paint on the canvas, so this won't take very long to dry. I'm just trying to see about having it burst out from that bottom edge. Okay. There we go. It is. Thank you. Do you seal it afterwards? The glasses I will seal with resin, so some epoxy resin. And I haven't done any of them yet. They're all still sitting around. And this one, the paintings that I generally do underneath them, I may embellish or just could be created as a background. Also, depending on what I want to do with them, depends how they look once they've dried out, and depends on whether I will resin them, embellish them, or varnish them, whatever that may be. I don't put any pressure. It's what happens happens, and what follows on after that is decided at the time. So just again using that little bit of card to tap away excess drippage at the bottom. So I do like this, but I'm feeling like I couldn't quite get that corner right. So I'm half tempted to dip it. Dip it in all this glorious paint. So, and I don't think I'm half tempted. I think I'm definitely tempted. So I'm going to put my thumb in it. Temporarily move my little tube caps out of the way. And I'm going to dip straight into the paint here. I don't really want to have okay. And it's a big orange blob. Okay. So this is definitely going to turn into a really messy one. That's okay. Oh, some gold now. I really don't feel like we need any more orange, because let's go with that. We'll do a quick. I don't think I have any clean part of my glove. And then we'll come up and have a look. Oh, that's beautiful. Just letting that shift down a little bit. Oh, I just touched the glass. Okay. Alrighty, so there we go. I'm happy, much happier to leave this and then decide what it will be later on. So I'm going to take my gloves off because they are absolutely trashed. And yeah, so we will come down, we'll have a close-up, and then after that we'll sign off. So if you have any other questions, done. Love it much. It's so beautiful. I'm really happy with that. So yeah, if you've got any further questions, please pop it in the chat box now so that with any lag or delay, I should see it before we sign off. So also, like, as we look around, I'd say thank you very much to you guys for coming in and watching, joining in the conversation. It's lovely. So a quick turn. Some of those gold lines coming around to the strongest area of the orange. There we go. So it seems like the camera wants to adjust a lot there. So all right, we'll come over to here. So this is what ended up as our dip. So there was all those amazing reactions. The gold is still through it. Coming down now. I love that yellow. It looks so vibrant in there. And that white really gives it that little bit of a glow. So that is awesome. Much more happier with that result. So there we have it, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's check what's happening in the chat. That's gorgeous. Love the orange. Good night. Well, thank you so much, Anne. I really appreciate you being here. Lovely to see you. And good night to you. So here we have it. All right. So there we go. Now you're in focus. On my way down to do a dip. You're very welcome. Have fun with that. Enjoy it. I really do like dips. So there we go. You're awesome, you guys. I really appreciate you. So if you have to go anywhere, please take care. It is important because you are important. And from myself always, be kind, be creative, and be fabulous. Bye.